We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And there is Michael Young heading for the batter's box as we're just about set to go here.
Michael Young.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Young waiting on the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now, Nate Walker. And he takes ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
To first, Gonzalez, and he's back easily. At the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. He swings and grounds it to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Texas. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Colby Allard is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy, Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch to contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
Now to the plate, Luis Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Three and 0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-1 to Luis Aparicio.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, the pitch. Nope. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And he'll get back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. 1-1 the count. Aparicio over at second. Minoso at first with no outs. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Odor has it to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In his career, Abreu has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Here's the 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So here's Yoán Moncada. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Rodriguez waits on it, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Danny Santana, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No score here as we play inning number 2. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away. Try again, 1-2. Struck him out. Up next for the Rangers, Odor will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Thomas will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Garcia is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And there's ball one. One out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back standing. From the stretch. And now they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Popped him up. Odor's got it, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Todd Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Hunter Cole. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Cole, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the 26th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael.
So next to the plate for Texas, Michael Young. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
3rd inning, no score to this point. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Garcia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Luis Aparicio. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And he struck him out.
Now batting.
Ready now for the White Sox, Minnie Minoso. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Nate Walker.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Walker, just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing, and he pops him up. Moncada is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here is the big hurt, Frank Thomas.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Now the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. At third, here's Frazier. Fielded cleanly. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes.
1-0.
Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped up near second base. Walker has got it, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Danny Santana. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Danny Santana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the left fielder. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Hunter Cole. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
The set and the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Yasmani Grandal.
First offering on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0 home.
No, that's down.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Leury Garcia becomes out number 2 this inning. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Michael Young, he's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. Aparicio fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Elvis Andrews.
Striding forward now is the DH, Elvis Andrews. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
Ready for another chance? Nate Walker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Nope.
2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1.
Inside ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rangers set down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
The second baseman,
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First delivery to him on the way. Louis Aparicio shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Number 9.
Now at the plate, Minnie Minoso. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-1 hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Lined hard toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
The first baseman, number 35. Frank.
Into the box, Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
In now, Jose Abreu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Two out with the man at first. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And this one's in the dirt, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line to the right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Brett Martin will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Brett Martin.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Santana will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. We're through 6 full. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, Danny Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Minoso is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Digging in, Rougned Odor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a play! The throw. A big league effort to snag that ball, but he can't get it out, and now the bases are loaded.
Oh, man, this looked like it was going to be a fantastic play, and then he just blows the throw. Love the effort, but a good throw would have gotten him. Got to make the whole play for it to count.
Digging in once again, Todd Frazier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that time.
Now meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. One run scores, and he's safe.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1-0. That base hit drives in two. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Jimmy Cordero comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
For the White Sox, number 50.
Stepping in now, Hunter Cole, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. Cordero primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls. Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Still only one out in the inning. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Michael Young, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rangers lead it 2-1. Nick Goody gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nick Goody.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Now batting, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
He's set. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, It's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Cody Allen trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Cody Allen.
At the plate, Luis Aparicio, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Aparicio, a former Red Sox, who became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. Rodriguez is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. White Sox strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Kelvin Herrera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw won't get him.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Nate Walker is at the plate as he watches ball 1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-1 home. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Up next for the Rangers.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Herrera, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
One and two to the Rangers catcher.
1 and 2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Jay Spry is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Fry is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Danny Santana. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Aparicio ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate, Rougned Odor, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Odor has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rangers on top here, 3-1. Luis Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Luis Garcia.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Minnie Minoso.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. And that misses 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Now here's the pitch. Frank Thomas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 1-2 to Frank Thomas.
2 strikes.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jose Abreu waits on deck. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Alex Colomé enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Todd Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Cole. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Fouled off. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Michael Young. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Minoso is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Nothing more in the Texas half of the ninth. Last chance now for the White Sox. They trail it by 2. Paul Lee comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
Now here's the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
This one's flared toward left center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that, a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Lee, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the knuckleball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Adur is there. The second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The right fielder, number 30. Nomar Mazara.
So stepping in, Nomar Mazara. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with one down. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Nomar Mazara. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Danny Mendick, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Texas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brett Martin claims the win out of the pen, his first. Gio Gonzalez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Paul Lee hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.